I don't know how to say this. Everybody's like accusing me. They always do this. They're always like, I will try and stay out of drama for months and months and months and months and months. People will beat the fucking shit out of me to do the thing, to enter the fray. And I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. And then eventually someone like Eric did will go and they'll be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And they'll say a thing that is intended to damage my channel. Make no mistake. Like, look, I like Eric. People don't believe this. I legit want Ripaverse to make unlimited money. I don't care if it's good, bad. I don't care anything about it. I don't want the trademark to win. I want him to win the trademark. I want him to make billions of dollars because I want the parallel economy to work. And I don't think the quality matters. I disagree with Dick on this. I don't give a shit about the quality of the book. I don't care if it's bad or good. I want the idea to sell. I want creators who don't hate their fans sell. Okay. I'll say that all over. And then I'll say, I don't want to talk about anything else because I really just don't fucking want to be involved. They'll demand my involvement. They'll demand it. But it will take months to get me in because I just don't care. Remember the legal bite shit? How long that fucking took? I didn't want to be dragged into that either. Leave me alone. People do it. They're like, he loves drama. Yeah, I unprivated the Eric stream. I didn't announce it because it wasn't about the fucking drama. It was never about the drama. I don't want to talk about the drama. But once you bring me in, once you do the thing, once you demand my fucking approval or whatever, one, I probably am not going to give it to you. And two, I'm going to talk about the drama. So now you brought me in consistently over and over. I'm pretty sure my name was mentioned today. Today. That's the fucking crazy thing. Today. Before all of this, pretty sure I was brought up. Why? Because I talked about the legal issue of the trademark. No drama. No nothing. Legal issue. Brought up in a live stream. Again, leave me the fuck alone. But if you don't leave me alone, I will do what you ask eventually. What you ask is for me to comment, I'll eventually do it. Of course I'm a drama whore. I'm a YouTuber. But it's not profitable. It's not fun. But fuck off. I do have a channel to grow and protect. Like, that is real. Hashtag is real. And you are Palestine. You keep fucking coming here, demanding I give you all my land or babies or whatever. Eventually I'm going to fuck you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I know all the shit you say. I know all the shit you do. I know all your fucking purity tests. I know all your fucking gay garbage. I don't want to do it. I don't even sell a goddamn comic book. Leave me alone. I know all of it. I know it before you tell me it. And then when you tell me it, okay. Remember, I never said anything bad about you for months. While I knew about the bad shit, you insisted. Did you forget? Did you forget the bad shit existed? Did you forget me being not neutral enough existed months before I talked about it? Months before you opened your mouth about it? Did you forget that? Probably forgot that, I guess. Not neutral. You can't bully me into your side. You can't bully me into your opinion. You know why? You know why? Because you are a YouTuber. I don't care how big your audience is. I don't care what fucking gay street they all came from. I don't care about how much they talk. Ventilators! I don't care about whatever stupid airing out internet tough guy bullshit they talk about like killing people or whatever, because you're all dumb internet tough guy faggots. And by the way, that audience is like the most social justice warrior. They must be racist. They just hate the blacks. They don't hate the blacks. Nobody hates the fucking blacks, you weirdo. They just hate the black man's society. Nobody hates them. You guys are literally Marvel. You have made yourself Marvel. Good job, you fucking retards, for being goddamn Marvel of Comicsgate. Can you imagine Can you imagine? How long did it take? Did anybody have an over and under on faggotry for the timeline from Comicsgate's creation to Comicsgate's own Marvel existing? And it's literally the Rippaverse retards out there like, they just hate the black man's success. They've been saying this shit for years and years and years. No one said anything because it was always turned outward. Well, now you fucking turned it inward. You're like, they're just racist. They just racist. You should hollow them out, air them out, shoot those motherfuckers, assault them, kill them, attack the wives, attack the kids. They're attacking EVS's autistic daughter like fucking monsters. The goddamn animals they're supposed to hate, they have become and embodied. We're all supposed to just sit here. We're all just supposed to take it. Why? Because the black man did it? Because Eric did it? Because it made so much money? We all tried to ignore it because we just didn't want to fucking deal with it, because you guys are literal fucking retards. You're the dumbest people on the goddamn planet. We're all sad that you watch our show, but we don't want to fucking anger you because you're irritating to deal with. You're fucking irritating because you're like, you hate the black man. Don't hate black people. I think they're hilarious. You hate success. I literally love capitalism. Don't like any of this shit that goes against it. Now you got that one wrong, champ. You kind of sound like every Brie Larson apologist ever. It's just now Brie Larson's black with hairy shoulders, so you just fucking love it, I guess. We didn't care. We don't even dislike him. We don't dislike Eric. We want him to succeed. We hate you. We hate you. The people who are like, he showed up at Gravestone. You got to handle that. You got to take care of that. Get in the streets. I'm from the street. We would ventilate a motherfucker. You put holes in a man with a gun because he took a selfie at a gravestone from someone who died 100 years ago. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You're going to shoot someone? Did he piss on the grave? Did he shit on it? Did he deface it? Did he chip it? Did he take the gravestone? Did he hurt the body? No. He literally took a picture like everybody does at a fucking gravestone ever. He took a fucking... There's Google pictures of the fucking gravestone. Oh, but... You gonna ventilate them too? Is that desecration, you fucking retards? Have fun fucking Eric in trademark court, you dumb motherfuckers. You dumb assholes who are out there. I'm a Christian and ISOM is fake Christians, and I hate those greedy Jews disguised as Christians going after a black guy. That helps. Thanks. Good job. You're helping Eric a lot right now by being so goddamn -70 IQ. The bell curve is through the fucking floor. It's an Elden Ring boss at this point, and you're level 1, and you're not actually good at it. You're me. You have no chance. You're fucking Eric over right now by being so goddamn retarded, and you act just like the Marvel fans and simps that you hate. You have become the thing you hate. And everything you do is a purity test. Everything you do is the rules of the streets. I'm sorry, gringo. You left the streets years ago. You're on the internet now. Autism is bigger than you. You're retarded, but people are stupid and autistic. And you think you're I would shoot them. Motherfucker, you can't even spell trigger. You spell it with an N. Good Christ. You're the dumbest people I've ever seen on the fucking planet. And if you want to come at me, okay. What are you going to do? Threaten to ventilate me on the internet? This motherfucker. You're going to threaten more bar complaints against me? Oh, please don't. Please don't. Do I have to say racial slurs? Like, what do I have to do? I dare you to fucking send bar complaints. Uncle Tom honkies sitting on the plantation, hanging out with Isom Knox or whatever the fuck you're doing. Send the bar complaints, you dumb motherfuckers. Send them. It doesn't matter. None of this shit matters. It's the internet. What are you? These people don't understand the streets. No, you don't understand the internet because you're literally fucking retarded. You're 76 IQ mongrels running around drooling onto your own penis and thinking you're lubricated. Oh my God, go find a glory hole full of men to suck you off. Jesus Christ. These people are an embarrassment to Comicsgate, to indie comics, everything anyone's ever stood for. You know why? You know why? Never understood independent creation. They just understood racial identity politics in the same way that Marvel did. But they didn't like the fact that Miss Marvel was Muslim. So like, my racial politics are better than theirs. Have fun, you dumb motherfuckers. Go get it. And the best part is, this is my favorite thing. Eric probably hates all that shit because he's a level-headed guy who just wants to make a comic book and sell it. But these retards are going to butt fuck Eric's business into the goddamn ground. And he can't say no. You know why? Because ISOM number 1 made $3.7 million and ISOM number 2 made $2.3 million. That's 60%. I know it sounds like a lot of money. It is. $6 million is a lot. How much you got left, Eric? You think ISOM number 3 is going to make 2.3 or more? Did you work on that story yet? Or are you still selling the idea? Guys, here's the truth about creativity in markets. I'll tell you, every business professor on the planet will tell you the same thing. You can sell an idea and a movement one time. You can sell a good story every time. Every time. But when number 1 to number 2 has a 60%, how much was number 2 supposed to do? Did anybody ask? Did anybody ask how much money that crowdfund for number 2 was supposed to do? Was it supposed to do 2.3? Great success. Great success. 20,000 less copies than number 1. Fantastic success. And it really is. I think it's still outside of ISOM number 1. I think ISOM number 2 is the biggest crowdfunded comic book in indie comics. What was the target? What was needed? How much did you need to earn? Was it 2.3 million? Did any of your illiterate audience take economics? Do they know? They have any idea how much it costs to pay for your somewhere between $15,000 and $18,000 a month warehouse? How many staff do you have? What, 10? 10, right? Like something like 10? 10 staff? Maybe more? Hope Alpha Core does well. You brought on Chuck Dixon. I love Chuck Dixon, by the way. Chuck Dixon, great legendary comic book author. And this is not a slight, but guys, go look up the projects Chuck Dixon's been on. One of the greatest comic book writers that's still alive. Go look up the recent projects. They hit $1 million. Did you sell a story or did you sell a movement and an idea? Because I'm pretty sure you sold the second one. And Alpha Core doesn't have the name ISOM. It's not the main character. It's a spinoff. I love Chuck Dixon. Great writer. Would love to talk to him about it. I did. I interviewed him. He's fantastic. Full of wisdom. Is he going to sell $1 million book? What about Yaira? Who's working on that one? Is Brazilian Sisters going to draw $1 million book? I hope so. Hope it's 2 million, 3 million. But if it's less than 1, what are you going to do? You have 50,000 copies sitting in your warehouse? How'd that pull-up campaign do where you devalued a $35 book to $5? Why would you do that? How many copies were you sitting on? How many did you sell? How many are you sitting on still? Everybody downplays the fact that inventory is one of the most expensive fucking things in physical product business. And I know All physical products got to be collectible. Don't do digital. Well, the whole point of crowdfunding and pre-orders is to know how many comics you need. You putting them in stores or you putting them on a shelf? Gacky says this is very weird. Is it? Is it weird, Gacky? Is it weird or is it business? Everybody is pussyfooting around the realities of the ISOM business model. Everybody is fucking scared to talk about the numbers. Do you guys have $20,000 a month, every month to pay for a warehouse? What about 10 staff? Remember Eric? He's like, whole thing about comics is they don't pay their people enough. What are you paying your staff? 10 staff? What do they make a year? What do they make a year? Let's say 10 staff make what, $70K a year, $700,000 a year. What's that per month? $50K a month. Now you're $70K a month. 6 mil is going to go real fucking fast. That warehouse lease is 5 years, almost guaranteed, maybe longer, maybe shorter. Depends how much they wanted to pay. 5 years is the going rate on a commercial lease in Plano. $2 a square foot. Probably negotiate down. Maybe $1.75 square foot at 5 years. If you want to go to a year, it's going to be $2 a square foot. Bet it's longer than a year. Bet it's $5. Guess they're not full-time employees. Wait, whoa. Are you sure? Eric's whole thing. Marvel and DC don't pay their people enough. How to make money in comics. Change lives for the distribution staff. Why is it $35 a book? Let's not even get into that whole charity thing. I got a question. Does anybody out there do the charity? Did anybody out there do the charity submission for ISOM? Did anybody buy a charity book and request a receipt for the IRS? Did a single person buy a charity book and request that charitable deduction receipt? What's it say? How much money went to the charity? How much do you get to deduct? Does anybody have that? Anybody? I'm just asking. I'm just asking a question. Anybody buy a charity ISOM book and get one of those receipts for their IRS tax return? Just send it to me. I'm just curious. I have no idea. I don't know the answer. I didn't buy one. I didn't do a charity. Fuck kids. Stupid. Why would you give kids a comic book? Oh my God, try giving them cancer cures. That's better. Don't ask me to comment on your fucking garbage ever unless you want me to actually comment. Because all I wanted to do was say, I'm not going to throw my friend off the bus or under the bus. I want you to make $1 million. That's it. That's all I was going to do. That's all I want to say my entire life. That's it. I just want to say, I won't throw my friend under the bus without evidence. Do you guys remember? Do you remember the moment? So Dick and Vito, I don't have him. I can't say explicitly that they did this. Wait, what? You don't have, no, I don't have that. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember what I asked for? The one thing, because I got shit on all over for this. This was why I was disloyal, shyster, right? This was it. All I said was, I'm not going to throw Dick and Vito under the bus without evidence that they did this. Now, there was a video. I don't know. Everybody seems they have collective memories of a fucking goldfish that's all so stupid. No one remembers this. There was a video saying, we had the receipts. Gonna come up, not right now. We had the receipts. Some people's gonna go. We got them. Remember the receipts? Promise the receipts. Where are the fucking receipts? Where were they? Where were the fucking receipts? People gonna get sued. They're gonna learn. They're gonna learn today about lawsuits, about tortoise interference or whatever. You're gonna learn today, right? Everybody's gonna learn. Everybody's gonna learn. Lawsuits everywhere. Ignoring the fact that you can definitely tell a company that someone is stealing your trademark, but ignore that. Lawsuits are coming because they know they got the receipts. On my show, to Dick and Vito did. I never said Dick and Vito did this. You never said they did this? Nah. Look, I know strategy. I'm not going to say they did this. Wait, do you not have the evidence that they did this? Nah. I don't know if they did this. You don't know if they did this. Literally, I should have sat there. I should have done this rant then. I should have spent 30 fucking minutes excoriating this motherfucker because the entire drama for me was how your partner gonna do this and you're not gonna call him out. And I'm like, I didn't see the evidence. He's like, I got the evidence. But then when it came down to the fucking question, who had the evidence? Jack fucking shit. Nobody has the goddamn evidence. You know why? Do you know why? Do you know why Eric doesn't have the fucking evidence? Do you know why? Because Dick and Vito didn't do it. They just laughed. They just mocked him, and his ego took a dick in the ass, and he had to sit there and take it because they just fucking laughed, and it hurt his pride. And so he said he was going to do something. He said he had it. When he had the opportunity to present it, he couldn't. Everybody mad at me. Every motherfucking faggot out there demanding me to comment, demanding me to denounce my friends, demand. How dare you? How dare you? This is everything you hate in the world. Show me that they did it. How do you not know they did it? Look, I asked them, I said, did you guys do this? Like, look, if you did this, it'd be faggot. Like, I don't care if you did this, it's not illegal, but did you do this? No, we didn't do it. It's funny. We would have done it, but we didn't do it. You didn't do this? You really didn't do this, you motherfuckers? I texted Dick. Did you do this? Tell me, motherfucker, did you do this? No, it's hilarious. I wish I would have done it. It's so goddamn funny. You didn't do this? No, I didn't do it. So I said, show me the evidence. As far as I can tell, nobody fucking did it. They didn't do it. Some other guy did it. No, how could you say some other? They're definitely obtuse gnome. They did it. They obviously did it. Obtuse gnome did it. And obtuse gnome is Vito or Dick or one of the kids Vito's raping every day. Oh, yeah. Okay. Show me the goddamn. All I said, show me the evidence. Show me the evidence. I'm not going to throw my friend under the bus without evidence. I've known this man for a long fucking time. He'd just say he did it. No, he wouldn't. He'd lie to you. Why? Because he wouldn't lie. Like, he'd just tell me. Because he told me to disavow him. He said, look, I'm sorry. Disavow me. Take the other side. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Won't matter at all. Just disavow me. Just say it. Just say you did it. Well, but I won't do that unless you did it. But I didn't do it. But just say you did because it's easier for you. It's better for business. Like, I don't care if it's better for business. Did you do it? No, I didn't do it. Okay. Show me the evidence they did it. Well, you see, the thing is, I never said it. You never said it. You never implied it. You didn't do a whole fucking stream about suing these guys. Which, by the way, that would have been the greatest lawsuit on the planet. You would have gotten fucking destroyed. But you didn't do a whole stream about suing them because you had the receipts? You don't have the receipts? I have the receipts. Oh, okay. For everybody wondering why I'm talking about this, please remember that was the core fucking issue. That was everybody. It still is. Because here's how YouTube works. Let's just talk about social media realities for a minute. If you have a big enough audience to create a narrative about a fact, the reality of the fact is fiction and doesn't matter because you can just imply that the fact is real and everyone will fucking believe it, and they will never believe the opposite, because the opposite is a racist SJW hater of the black man's success every fucking time. That's social media reality. And all the time I said, I don't even care. I don't even care that you did this, because I knew. I don't care. Just look, if you want me to disavow Dick, just show me the evidence. And you know what the answer was? I knew the answer. They didn't have it. Of course they didn't have it, because it was obtuse Gnome, the guy he false DMCA'd. He's trying to pretend. Stats all got swept under the rug. Remember the libertarian ANCAP who doesn't believe in anything but property rights, falsely abused the DMCA system to take down 2 detractors? Detractors is DSP. Eric July is DS fucking P as a fucking detractor list. Riley for the Clipiverse store, and the obtuse Gnome. Why? Oh, they show pirated copies of the book. No, they didn't. Fuck off. That's not DMCA, and you know it. You know it. But he did it. Everybody ignored it. Why did they ignore it? Because they like him. They want him to succeed. These guys are just haters. All I said, show me the evidence. You don't have it. I know he didn't have it because they didn't do it. Obtuse Gnome did it. Obtuse Gnome was probably pissed that you fucking banned him from Twitter. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you fucking picked on the wrong person, because you're so fucking used to picking on people who roll over, spread their butthole, shove lube in it, and then say, give it to me, Daddy Eric. I'm sorry. Obtuse Gnome clearly doesn't feel that way. Neither does Isom. Neither does Dick. Neither does Vito. Although I think Vito might like it. And neither does me. Vito's a liberal. Look, he definitely wants to get fucked by a black man. 100%. Vito is like, put your penis in my hairy Italian Jewish asshole. Yes, please, Daddy, I will apologize and give you reparations for it. But none of us do. Don't fuck with people who don't care. I don't care. If there are 8,300 people watching this drunken rant right now, if 8,000 people unsubscribe today, I would do the drunken rant over tomorrow to try and get the other 300. I've never cared about numbers, subscribers, super chats. I love them. Will never, ever compromise my opinion, my integrity, or my reality for that. Can you say the same, Eric? Or will you manipulate reality to mobilize a bunch of fucking retarded 70 IQ morons into action for you, claiming the same shit that all the Marvel acolytes do to you? Which one is it? One of us has integrity. One of us doesn't. You know who it is, because you know what you said to EVS. You know what you sent to him. You know what you said on the fucking phone call. And I think the only thing you didn't know was that I knew 2 months ago. I knew 2 months ago about the text to EVS, and I knew 2 months ago about the fucking phone call. You counted on me being a lone wolf. I'm not going to pretend to give a shit about Comicsgate. I like them. I like most of the creators in it, but I don't care. I don't care about anything, guys. I'm just an asshole on the internet. I did this to 100 viewers. I did this to 50 viewers. Now I do it to 10,000. I do it to 50 again. Because remember, right? The prevailing narrative on the internet, I'm a trust fund baby who never needed this in the first place, right? I have unlimited money that I'll just throw at whatever. It's not true, but I'll take it. I don't care how many people watch my show, because I will always, always, always have my honesty and my integrity. It's never been about the numbers. It's never been about the relationships. I will never fucking burn someone until you ask me to burn you. The audience can't make me do it. Nobody else can, but you can. And if that requires other people to fucking disown and disavow me, I bid you full license to do so. I love so many people associated with Eric. I think they're great, great people. Fantastic. I have so much fun talking to them. If I never get to talk to a single one of them again after this whole ISOM faggotry, so be it. I started my show talking alone. I'll probably end my show talking alone. And you know what? After that, I'll go work at Walmart because a man provides for his family no matter what the circumstances are. I won't compromise who I am because of a circumstance or to preserve it. And it won't compromise what I do because I could make more money. You can always make more money. You can always find a new thing. Fuck anybody who tells you otherwise. Fuck anybody who tries to get you in line because those people are toxic 100 times out of 100. And the reality is, out of the 8,300 people who were watching, it's 8,200 now, which is great. I love it. Almost none of them are actually Ripa fans. Sorry, Eric. Your reach isn't as big as you think it is. Your reach isn't anywhere near as big as the International School of Ministry, which has as many training sites as you sold books for ISOM number 2. And each of those training sites has at least 100 people in it. You think YouTube numbers matter? Listen, I'm going to sell 20,000 books, 500,000 fans, 600,000, whatever. All right. We're still in pretend numbers, buddy. Most of those people don't watch your show. 460 whatever thousand, 3, you think by now, 4, doesn't matter. On YouTube, I've never had 464,000 people watch my live stream. Never had 478,000 people watch my live stream either. In fact, 151,000 people on Rumble. I've never had 151,000 people watch my live stream. Getting closer, but I've never had it. Your subscriber count is irrelevant. Look at your fucking video views that aren't about your great grandpappy's grave being defiled by the white man. Look at your numbers, dude. They're not great. 3,000 views, 4,000 views. What are your live viewer counts? You private all those streams. What are they? You pulling in 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 live viewers? You pulling in 850 live viewers? Which one is it? What's the reality of your reach? Is your reach entirely propped up by your Blaze appearances? People who aren't involved in this at all going, yeah, I love this idea of a parallel economy because you fucked them. You could have converted them with a good story, but you didn't. So again, let's walk through this one more time. You think I'm going to bow and kiss a fucking ring? You think I've ever valued a relationship over integrity? Never. If someone disavows me because I'm honest, well, I've just learned that I didn't want to be associated with that person in the first place. I'll do every stream solo for the rest of my life to one viewer if need be. All I asked was leave me alone. And you couldn't fucking do it. You, for some reason, needed my stamp of approval. You've made unfathomable amounts of money. And you needed me to come in and say, well, this is good. I hope you learn to never ask me again. I legit want you to make unlimited money. We'll probably never talk again. I bid you very well. I bid you the best. I know your fans are going to talk about ventilating me and my kids and my wife or whatever, to say some bullshit about it. And you won't be responsible for it, Eric, right? Right? Like, you won't be responsible for the fans you created. Everybody else is responsible for theirs, but you won't be responsible for the people who are talking about literally murdering people, for the people who are talking about harming Ethan Van Sciver's autistic daughter, calling his wife a horse face. You're not going to be responsible for that, but we're all responsible for everything our fans do. Everybody else is, right? Everybody else is responsible for someone else, just not you. Sorry, buddy. Integrity is this. I have never held a creator responsible for a fan ever. but you asked me to, and I won't. Look in the fucking mirror. Your fans are the worst. Not only because they're mean, but also because they're the fucking dumbest people. They would drown in a bowl of cereal. You know why? Because they'd pour the cereal in the bowl. They'd put water in there because they don't know what milk is. And then they would go looking for the toy that they thought was in the cereal box. And they'd forget to come up to breathe. They're the dumbest people on the fucking planet. And that's why no one will tell you your book sucks, because they can't read and they're illiterate. Red Sun Ace says also, Nick loves drama. Yeah, of course I love drama. Do you understand how easy drama content is to do? It's free money. It's free clicks from people who watch you because they like you, and people who watch you because they hate you. There's a chance to convert audiences and convert people. Everybody loves drama. That's why drama streams do so fucking well. Tons of money, tons of views. But I also don't like drama because I don't like getting involved in this shit. It's temporary good. In the short term, it's great. In the long term, it's bad. People are like, Nick loves drama. Guys, if I love drama, I wouldn't have stayed out of it for months. I would have just engaged right on. I would have said, Eric's a fucking retard, and sided with Dick. That's the truth. If I liked drama, if I really wanted to engage this, do you honestly think what was I going to do? What was I going to do differently? Assess the situation. Do you think I was going to take Eric's side months ago when I found out I was on the fucking list? Do you think that was what was going to happen? Think I was going to take Eric's side over my friend Dick? I've been friends with Dick for 6 years. Do you think I was going to take some other side if I liked the drama? You think, I'm like, well, you know what? My friend Dick, he sucks. I'm probably going to sign with this other guy I met once and talked to 3 times. Oh, yeah, that's reasonable. That's the thing that you guys would do, right? Like, you guys have met someone once at a party and you've talked to them twice in an arm's length professional capacity, or you've got your friend of 6 years who you've talked to 1,000,000 times, hung out with in person, been to their house. You're going to just go with the other guy, right? Like, that's the thing you're going to do, right? Like, cause the guy that you barely know said your friend did some bullshit. You're going to just go with that guy, right? Like, that's the thing. That's the obvious thing everybody does reasonably in their real lives. Like, well, if my friend, no, stop it, you faggot. Stop lying about it. No one acts like the way the internet wanted me to act. I took the neutral ground. I took the middle road. I literally gave Eric the benefit of the doubt over my friend of 6 fucking years. Why would you betray Eric? Betray Eric? I barely fucking know the guy. What are you talking about? You said he was your friend. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm friendly with him. I don't hate him. But Jesus Christ, it's obvious that I've known Dick better. How many times have you seen Eric on the show? How many times have you seen Dick on the show? How many times have been on Dick's show? Think about your own fucking lives. I'm going to throw my friend on the bus without evidence? Yeah. Why? Because a guy I met professionally twice said so. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's real. No one lives like that. Why do you expect the internet to work differently? Do you fucking think I was gonna, like, if I had engaged the drama, that it was gonna go differently? It would have gone the same way just months ago, but I didn't want to do it. It would have been better for me. Let me be clear. It would have been way better to do this months ago. But like, maybe he'll let it go. Maybe he'll just leave me alone. I can talk about my law stuff. I don't want to talk about his stupid comic book. No, he can't. He can't let it go. Remember all the times Dick and Vito demanded I talk about it? Why? Because they don't do that. It's fucking crazy.